everybody, we're here on AIWF Talk Fest. We got Rick Deezel and Brian Danzig here. Of course, you saw what happened last week with Rick there and the situation with Don Carson, but unfortunately, we got Don Carson and his little crony, Jake Wheeler, on the other side. There you see on the split screen.
Handle it.
You notice they put them over there with the set that doesn't have anything behind it, any paint or anything?
They put them over where they need to be.
No class.
He can't handle
That's where no class people belong. Over on that side over there.
No class. No class.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take a phone call.
I can.
They want to run their mouth. Well, lost that one.
He done cut them off. That's all right. Don Carson, there's a lot of the folks seen last week what happened between me and Carson when he decided to take it upon himself.
That's what happened. Right.
To play Cadillac baseball with me. I didn't much appreciate that.
I believe you hit a home run too, didn't you?
Oh, over the ballpark.
A lot of people know, a lot of people don't. From that, I've got the bruised ribs, Don Carson. Okay.
Oh. Gotta hate that.
I'm gonna have to apologize.
No, I
gotta hate that.
When I get an injury, I don't sit somewhere and whine and cry about it, right? I see you sitting over there laughing and all this junk. That's fine, all right? I've got the injury. You had the injury. You laid at the house whining and crying.
Right.
I've got my injury, but I'm still gonna be at the boxing center tonight. I still will wrestle tonight, Don Carson. I will take on King Cobra tonight. I will.
You might be bald.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, but I know I
bald
got
with
the hair
bruised
on my
ribs.
snake.
That's a combination and a half.
Put that on the ground. We could get a bald with
That's all right. I can overcome it if I do got an injury. My hair is very important to me, and I won't lose it.
Let's go ahead and take a call. Hello, you on there?
This is the Pro Wrestling Update for the week of Tuesday, August 13th through August 20th. Most information contained in this report derived from the Wrestling Observer and Pro Wrestling Torch newsletters. In WWF news, Ahmed Johnson has had to have kidney surgery and is out of SummerSlam. Thus his title shot won via the battle ball at Monday Night Raw.
Why can't you talk about the AIWF on the show?
Ultimate Warrior looks like he's gone.
Yeah, who is this nut? Just cut him off.
Henry has signed a 10-year deal with the WWF.
Who cares?
I don't care.
Who cares?
I don't care.
I don't care.
Your show sucks so bad.
He's another moron.
Talk about your own wrestling.
I know. That's terrible. That's terrible. At least with this show, we do AIWF wrestling. I mean, the wrestling about the AIWF, like tonight at the Boxing Center. This moron here, what he says, sound like a machine.
Wrestling talk show. Fans can talk about wrestling.
Danzig, you need to be quiet because, man, there's another car parked out there, right? You got to get to yours, okay?
Double J, Jeff Jarrett to go with a new
Who?
order.
Double who?
The
singing nobody.
That's what he is.
Rick Deezel, don't you know how to turn somebody off, cut them off?
Yeah, I mean, this is boring. Cut the guy off.
These are the fans.
Cut the guy off.
We don't cut our fans off.
That's right. We don't.
Sound like he hung up on you, though, didn't it? You got tired of hearing the ignorance. That's what I say. There you go. Finally got a little bit of brains about it.
Well, we got Charles and Don Carson.
Well, we know you need to apologize for your ignorance and all that, but that's okay. We accepted that.
We're going to take a call. Here you go. You on there?
Who's that guy in the red and white shirt?
Who that?
That's
which
Fat
one?
Boy.
That's Dangerous Don Carson, baby. TV8, I'm the guy who runs Rick Deezel. That's right, baby. The biggest ego in the business.
Donut Don Carson right there.
Everybody's hero to the hospital last week.
Did you say his name was Don?
Donut Don Carson.
Okay, now hush. I want to talk to him.
Go ahead.
Why didn't you run over him? I would have helped you pay.
All right, lady. Lady with brains. I want this lady.
All righty now.
Ma'am.
Yes.
I want you tonight to come to the Boxing Center. You got my personal name. You come, Don Carson. You come to the door. You mention my name. I get you in for free. You come down, watch Don Carson win the AIWF Heavyweight Championship.
Well, can I? Why didn't you just run over him? I mean,
well, I tried. If you notice, he moved out of the way.
I wasn't even here this week, and I'm glad y'all. Last week. I am so glad y'all showed that this morning.
I mean, listen, I agree with you, ma'am, but he moved out of the way, and the best I could do was my car door. As you can see, here's the video.
Yeah,
watch him right here. He
jumped.
Was great. Can you see that?
That was great.
Well, look, he moves right here. Well, I see him move, so I get him with the car door. One way or another, you're going to pay when you go up against the TVA. You can mouth all you want. You can say what you want.
Yeah,
can you do that, Rick Deezel?
That's right. You had to use a car.
Hold on,
we had to use a two-by-four to take you out. You had to use a car.
Hold on, boys. You claim to have class. Let the young lady talk. Can you not take criticism?
It don't matter what you use as long as you get the job done.
Well, it sounds to me like
he didn't get the job done, though.
He's
sitting right here.
Over-talking
Wait a minute now. Y'all don't get too wild now.
All right, here, show your colors.
He was on the ground.
We get somebody on the phone.
Everybody's got their own opinion,
We laid him out for weeks.
Right.
We laid him out.
Look at this. Look, you notice one thing. You notice one thing,
the next
gentlemen.
week.
Hold on a minute. You notice one thing, gentlemen. I did this by myself. Wasn't two
that
of
was
you.
with your
Wasn't
own
three
two
of you.
hands.
This was alone.
Oh,
Many
okay.
feet up
That's
is that
right.
from?
You have to be alone
was
because
alone.
you have
Look
to
at
be
yourself
alone
laying
because
there.
your
What's
stupid partner
going
beats
through your
up
mind?
130-pound referees for a living.
Big deal. But we
Yeah,
got
that's real
the job done.
Yeah.
You've got Brian Danzig sitting beside you for your protection. Once again, we got the job done. Hey, I run over with the car. I told you I was going to do
What do you
I
got
had to
sitting
do.
beside you? He sure ain't for
This is my
protection.
manager. This is a manager. This is not a wrestler.
I wanna
This is a
wrestle him for
manager.
that big
This
old
is
belt
Jake
he's
Wheeler.
got.
What does he do? What does he
think
manage?
about
What does he
that,
actually
He
do?
takes care of my business. He does my booking. He makes sure my bills are paid.
I bet he
takes
does.
care of my business because I can concentrate on the job.
See,
I got
book
to
you at
do.
the nearest farm near down there.
Time out. It looks like Don can do the job by himself. He don't need no
Yeah.
Right there it is. Look at Rick Deezel. Look, Rick.
Don that
Look at
Carson has
yourself
never
laying
been able
there.
to do nothing by
You're trying to
himself.
kiss my shoe. You're trying to kiss my feet, so don't hurt me no more.
Don Carson, the
I
only reason
see.
Don Carson has to do something by himself is because Sebastian Kane is
I'm
laying
very
at the
proud of
house
what I've
on
done right here.
suspension for throwing
does
a
not
referee
need
around.
Sebastian
You didn't
Kane
do
to come
nothing
to you
by
and take
yourself.
you
You had to
down.
take a
He
2,000
proved that
pound
last
car to
week.
help you.
Much like that
Well, it
2x4
looked like
that
he
you
did it by
used, Rick
himself right
Deezel.
there.
Much like the 2x4 you used, right? What's the
I don't
difference?
see Don
Yeah, I hit you with a
sitting
two
there
before you
praying
lay
over
out.
you.
Why don't you let
Six
this young
weeks,
lady
you hit
talk?
me with a car
He's
back
ignorant,
in
man. He's
5
ignorant.
and
He
7
let
days.
can't accept
Let this young
criticism.
lady state her opinion and be quiet because you can't take
thoroughly
criticism.
stated
Sit there and
her
Yeah,
listen.
she stated
truth
her
hurts
opinion very
him.
well.
And we've let her.
And you've
Yeah, that's
interrupted
right.
her constantly.
Constantly. Every
Constantly.
time
She's
she
got a right to her
speaks.
opinion just like anybody else.
Constantly
I don't go to
I hear
wrestling, so
Weasel
I
over
won't
there
be there
talking, too.
tonight. Because, I mean, you know, that's not my thing. But I do watch this every once in a while on
Come on
Saturdays.
down
And, Don,
to the boxing
you
center.
did a great job by
Thank
yourself.
Woo! Thank you.
You threw him over the banner by
Yes, ma'am.
yourself. And
That's
he
right.
was the one laying on the ground.
Tell the rope. There it
And
is.
you did not use the car at that point. Now, he's the one who wanted to attack the car. Now, that was his
That's
stupidity.
exactly.
That's
You're right.
because, hey, that's
Oh,
because
you
I
know what
wasn't
the
running.
truth is.
This is
The truth is.
that's the first
running
sensible
away.
person I've
I've
heard in
done hurt
Martinsville
you.
since
I
I've
didn't
been
want to
here.
hurt you.
Yeah, he was
You threw
already
me
in
off
the
a
car. Why
balcony,
would
off
you
a
run
porch
after
out
the
here.
car? Now, that
You
is
threw
so
me 8
stupid.
feet down.
Better
off
you
a
than
big-
him.
That's
off
right.
What
a
you gonna
big
do?
log, and I
Car
still
keep
get
it
up
from
and
over?
chase you across the parking lot
Right.
because you was running away.
You're
You know, I got a
glutton for
feeling this
punishment.
show's going down the gutter just like he
The
did
ball
last
hurt
week.
his head and he didn't have no
brain
better
I
sense.
swear it is.
You've got brain damage
going
from the
down the
fall.
gutter. Y'all calm down. Hey,
Right.
Rick.
Why is that
chill,
guy
man.
sitting next to you?
I know,
Tag
why,
team
that's
partner.
right.
And I'm here by myself.
You have to be. They won't let your tag team partner back in the
It's
show.
irrelevant. But the thing about this is, I didn't have to have one for protection.
That's
Then
right.
why did you
He
pick
by
up another one in
himself.
Mount Airy? Why are there 3 of you
Roma.
now? 4 counting your little dumpy manager over
Don't
there.
worry about my manager.
Cow
Brand
pad.
him with a belt
buckle's
buckle.
so big, all you see
I'm
is
gonna
a
brand him with
pair
his
of
belt
boots sitting
buckle.
over there.
I'm gonna brand him with that belt buckle.
Hey, Don.
And I'll get you too, Weasel.
Don,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
manager must be doing a very good job. You put him on the ground.
Yes, ma'am. He's doing a fabulous
But I
job.
want to
Jake
know
Wheeler's
why
got
Rick
ma'am.
tackled the
Thank you.
car. What was his intentions of doing what he? Why did
All
he
I
attack
cared
the
about
car?
was getting to Don Carson. The
He was
man
Looking at about
scared
a
and running
2,000
away.
pound car.
Listen,
Why did you?
What
attack
Diesel
the
looks
car?
like
When
right
he was
there.
running away,
Diesel looked just like the possum that tried to cross the road. It didn't get there.
The possum that did
Yeah,
to
but
try
the
to
windows
cross the
was
road.
rolled
Boy
up,
says
and you
it's the best
instead of
word.
I'd have
getting on
went
the
through the
side
windows
trying to
if
catch
I'd
it from
got-
the side, you go and
He was
tackle
on
the
the
I
other
would have
one.
went through the window.
Now,
if he'd have hit it
hold
with
on,
that nose
hold on,
he's got, he
hold on,
would've went
hold
through the
on.
window.
Tell the truth about this, Rick. You're on the hood going, please, Mr. Carson, forgive me. I didn't mean to lay hands on you. You were begging forgiveness
Oh,
on the
man.
hood of my car. I seen that. But, I slung you off the hood and I tried to leave. And I thought better about it. And I was a little upset about Charles not being there, but I'll be all right about that, I guess. But we'll handle that. I mean, he takes me
I
my
guess you
set
figured
away.
the car could
Okay.
do what you couldn't do by yourself, right?
Just
Well,
like
he
the
put
2x4
you on the
you
ground,
used,
Rick
right?
Deezel. He put
Alright.
you
you
on the
hit me
ground
with a
by
2,000-pound
yourself.
car.
You
I'm always
don't
a
want to
hundred.
Watch out.
I'm not
Hey.
missing the show, dog.
Rick,
You hit me with a
Rick.
car, I don't miss the show.
We need to calm down, man. We need to take some more calls.
There's the possum effect.
We need to get back
You
to
see
the.
the possum.
We need to get back to some calls about the boxing
Let
center
the lady
tonight.
finish this. Look, ma'am,
Uh-huh.
you're welcome to come to the AIWF to the boxing
She
center
said she
tonight.
won't come see you,
We're
big
gonna come
fat
down there.
ass.
You want Rick Deezel's putting his hair on the line tonight against the snake. Hey, I'm in the building. Ain't no telling what I'm capable of doing. doing.
Is Charles there?
Charles is running around here back in the background.
Charles is one of my good buddies. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He will know the phone number.
Oh, okay. Now we know what that explains the whole phone.
Are you a selfie, Charles? Hey, man, the
Deal
guy's
and all
got
the rest
class. I
of
know
them
you
too.
rednecks over
But
there. You got a
I
problem.
You're one of the
guarantee-
few that
Wait a
likes.
minute, wait a minute.
Right,
When you
Charles
said
Wolf.
over there,
Rick,
Don
this is for
Carson, talking
you.
about
Rick,
Charles
this is
having
for you
class,
about
you
your
didn't think
hair.
about him
Wait a minute,
having
Rick.
too much
Hey, Rick.
class.
Listen.
This
he's
is
got to
about
say.
your hair,
So we
okay?
can get off
Here,
here.
listen to the
If
woman.
Rick, I mean, if Charles Rourke was to give me a pair of scissors, I would pay him $20 just to let me cut your hair.
Man,
You get good money for hair
Hold on,
today to make
hold on,
wigs
let
out
me ask
of.
you this. Hold on, ma'am. He's put his hair on the line tonight at the boxing center. Come on down. If the opportunity arises and Mr. Deezel loses that, I'll personally come hold him down. You want to cut his hair?
Okay, I tell you what, I might just come to this thing because I've never
It won't
been
cost
before,
her
but I
20
just
bucks.
might
Hey,
come.
Hey, it's a lot of
You're getting
fun.
awful close.
If you can take just two good sized pieces off of his head, I will hang it
Hey.
on my antenna and I will put a sign on it, Rick
Are you
Deezel
looking at
hair.
You say you like Don Carson, right?
Are you
Yeah.
looking at your television?
Well, that big
Wait,
clown.
no, it's
Rick
funny.
Deezel ain't got a
Ma'am, you
chance
see
in
the
the world.
TV?
That big
Whoever
clown's
got
going
them
for the
scissors,
title tonight.
Just whack one good piece off of it, and I'll put it on my antenna.
Well, you know it's funny, Don
I'll
Carson.
get you a piece of it.
You talking about how Charles got class. You weren't too worried about how much class he had. You just calling him all them names running around in here last week looking for him.
That's right.
I
I was
wasn't
upset
here
at
last
Charles
week, so
Ward.
I
That's
wasn't in
right.
here looking for him. Now,
That's
how about
exactly
that?
right. The man
I was
said
in,
to
I
be
was
here.
not
I
even
was
in
talking
the
about
week
Don
last
Carson.
week.
Look at here.
Well,
Snap,
we need
snap.
to take
Yeah,
some
we
more.
need to
Pretty
take
boy
some more
gonna lose
calls.
his hair.
You got your opinion, though. We appreciate your call anyway.
Charles now,
ma'am.
'cause you're lucky that you're even on this show.
That's right, man.
So you don't be talking about Charles.
Okay.
Or any of the
The
other.
man don't
We
pay his
appreciate your
bills
opinion
no more
anyway,
than
all
he
right?
paid for a bit of this
Have a
hair
nice
now.
day.
You know when he gets
All right, we take another call here. Hello, you on there?
Hey, Eddie. Hey, Brian.
How you doing? Hey, we got somebody sensible on here now.
That's right. Don, I gotta ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
How come you couldn't do it in the ring? Why'd you have to use a car?
He won't sign the paperwork, ma'am. I've asked for tag team
The
title matches
paperwork-
time
hey,
after
the
time
paperwork
again.
is
And he
signed,
gives an
buddy
excuse. He gives an excuse that the committee won't give you the match. Ma'am, that's the biggest bull that I ever seen in my life. Every time I look at him, I call him at home.
He
I
is
harass
scared.
him. I send
He
the
is
title. I
scared
send
to
the
get in the
paperwork.
ring with
He
you.
will not sign it. He will not approach the committee.
the
I have
paperwork's
begged
been
him.
signed.
I have begged him
Let
for
me
this
tell you
match,
something.
and I cannot get the match.
Hey, can you stop running your mouth for a second?
Oh, Brian,
let me tell
you
you
want to go over the
something.
balcony,
We
boy?
ain't got-
Hey, you
we're
need a
not
haircut
worried-
too, brother. You need one
Hey.
too. We can arrange that too.
and you don't. You don't need a haircut.
Hey, look, brother, I got
That's
one
one thing
thing
you got going for
You
you,
know-
Don Carson. You'll never need another haircut as long as you live.
I like to look like a decent human being.
He say
A
so.
decent gorilla. Let me tell you something.
A gorilla.
We weren't
Look here,
concerned about no paperwork last time we was at the boxing center when we jumped in the ring and you jumped out like a bunch of scared rabbits.
remember right,
we
Deezel
were
lost
standing
that
right,
match too,
right in
didn't
the middle of the ring waiting
lost
for
that
you.
too, didn't
No
you, Rick?
paperwork, no match,
Hey.
no nothing.
They make
We
excuses
just wanted
when they
you
get
two
beat a lot,
in the
don't they?
ring and you ran scared. So don't tell me that we're hiding behind lawyers and paperwork and all that junk.
Exactly.
We weren't looking for no paperwork.
We've
My
already
heart
signed.
bleeds with sympathy.
cry.
We've
to
already signed the
Big
contracts,
deal.
Don.
Okay.
Well, if you
I ain't
sign
got
them,
'em
fine.
yet, boys.
If you
I ain't
sign
got 'em
them,
yet.
I know
I ain't
we've
seen 'em.
signed them.
I ain't
We're
seen
just
nothing.
waiting for the AIWF to tell us when it's going to happen.
Oh, they got to tell you when to be
Oh, I'll
the
draw
champion.
some
They got to
contracts
tell
up.
you when
That
to be
show's
the
out of
champion.
control today, as you can tell.
Don,
It's out of control every week.
Don,
Yes, ma'am.
it's not hard to find Rick Deezel at the boxing center. They
That's
will
right.
get in the ring.
That's right.
Ma'am, I've tried.
Just like we were
I
last
got to have a
time.
contract. I want those title belts.
You ain't even got a partner. What do you want to
Hey,
say?
if I got to do it, I do it by myself.
Well, you gonna get your buddy Jake there to tag him with?
Don't you worry about Jake.
He's got his own
Jake will
Jake
take you,
Wheeler right
boy.
here is
That's right.
management
Mr.
only for
Weasel
TVA.
boy over there.
He don't get involved. Eddie Wilson, you run your mouth, son. You might just find yourself in a world of hurt too.
What are you gonna do it? He score your Jake buddy ain't gonna do it.
Don't you worry about Jake. He don't lower himself. To
He ain't gonna do
like
nothing.
You, Eddie Wilson.
It's
But
above
let me tell
me.
you something, son. You had your little day, and you know the sun's got to shine on a dog's butt every day. All right. Once in a while.
You
Look
look
at-
at,
who he
look
beat.
at your face. You're gonna be talking about a dog's
Look
butt.
who he beat
that's
there.
fine.
I mean,
Look,
you know.
that's right. Look who you beat. You got to face
He beat
me.
Breckenridge.
All right.
Big
I'm
deal.
not Major Breckenridge.
I ain't gotta face you.
You go if you run that mouth.
I'm not
gonna
wrestling
make
you
pay,
tonight.
son. You just get out of my business and stay out of my business.
You don't. Hey, Don Carson, the paperwork's been signed. The AIWF just got to sign. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the AIWF has signed matches with us before, and for some reason or another, they never happen.
Y'all
And it's never been our fault,
We've
Don.
always been there.
Now, show me one.
Now that you've got Jake Wheeler with you, maybe he can negotiate that contract.
Yeah, I will
as well.
negotiate that thing. I will sign it myself.
We'll put it up like this. Jake,
I'll be fine. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, it'd be
I
cool.
mean,
Look,
come on, I've
we're
got
the
King
move
Cobra
right now.
tonight. He's
Petition
no
the AIWF.
He's got King Cobra tonight.
Oh,
the paperwork is on the offices of the AIWF. That's where it's at. I don't keep the paperwork.
yeah.
You gonna
Why
be-
haven't I got the return contract on my desk?
I haven't
Why
seen
Jay
anything.
not got
I have
it
not
yet?
seen anything from them.
So you need to talk to
He's
the
scared.
AIWF.
Why can't you act a little more
Yeah.
civil over there, Don? Keep this thing under control.
Wilson, why are you interrupting me?
Why can't you be a little more civil and quit hollering?
You worry what I am. Why are you interrupting me?
It's impossible not to interrupt you. You're constantly running your mouth. That's
I'm
why.
trying to find a point with y'all's ignorance here. You take about
Our
they haven't
ignorance?
give the contract. They haven't given the okay. I'm waiting, guys. That's all I'm doing is waiting.
Well,
You know,
we
you-
waited on you for 6 weeks while you laid at the house.
You know what I got to say?
lying
I didn't
about
get no
your knee
paperwork.
hurt.
I didn't
I'm
get
sitting
no
here with
paperwork.
bruised ribs, Don Carson.
That's a
all right?
fat
I'm
belly.
sitting here and can't hardly even breathe without screaming,
Pull
sitting
your shirt
up.
back.
But I'm still gonna wrestle
Look,
tonight.
the
I'm
smell
not
is
gonna
drifting
sit
down the
and cry
hallway,
and cry.
okay?
Oh,
The
I'm
smell is
sorry.
coming down the hallway. Put your arms down, all
My
right?
heart bleeds for him in so much.
You gonna be there tonight, ain't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right
Down
then.
the boxing center. Watch Rick Deezel get his hair cut. Watch Don Carson take a heavyweight title.
We're gonna go ahead and take another call. We'll see you tonight.
Oh, okay.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
Rick Weasel.
All right, we're gonna get this line 3. They've been holding a while. Hello, you on there? Hello?
It's Jimmy Henry.
Diesel.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, look, man. Y'all making the show worse,
last
man.
week.
I told him, man, I'm trying to keep this thing calm because I'm trying to be the mediator.
Hey, look.
I lost it last week, man. I really lost it with old Jake over there, but I'm telling
He
you,
was scared. When
I'm determined this week to try to keep this thing under control, but I'm just one man. I can't do it. Charles is egging it on
The
here.
last one on the set was who ruled that set when it was over with.
See what I mean?
When the day was done,
Yeah.
we were sitting.
We were down. We were there. We were the only ones in the
Hey,
room.
look, the show would be better if y'all would just let one talk at a time, man. You can't
I've
even
been trying to
understand
tell
what
you.
He interrupts all
That's
the
what I
time.
told Don.
It's hard
Carson.
talking to people with such ignorance.
I told
Don
Don.
Carson
there.
don't know how to let one person talk.
Let one person
He's
talk,
constantly
man.
talking.
Them over there is ignorant as a
I
people
told
here.
Don, I said, let's try to keep this thing civil.
Look at
You would
it.
not
Look at
interrupt
it. He's
somebody when they're
constantly
talking.
If you look over at the script, what?
Ask the
Look,
girl
well,
that was
his
just on the
mouth-
phone,
his
the girl
mouth-
that has some
his mouth has
sense.
to
How
be
much
open.
did y'all interrupt her?
Even if
She
it's
never-
right. She never could talk.
His mouth still has to
I
be
don't know what to
Do
tell
it,
you,
man.
man.
This is
Messing it up.
this is a call-in talk show, so we'd appreciate
really-
if you
I'm
shut
serious.
up long enough to let some of the fans speak.
I don't.
All I hear is
Charles
you,
grabbed the
Brian,
phone on
and
that
Eddie,
first
all right?
caller.
All I hear is that
You know,
group
he's
over
trying to
yonder in
tell us
the
about our
studio
wrestling
running
news.
jaws.
Why do they
And
even
he
want them
interrupted
other
that.
people
I
to speak?
thought
They
that
ain't
was
got no
kinda
more sense
rude.
than them 3 nuts sitting
But-
over
Go
there.
ahead, man.
Charles
Finish.
on-
Go ahead, man. We ain't
I
gonna
know.
interrupt.
We don't have
Hey,
one
hold up,
good
hold
call.
up, man. Hold up, okay? Hey, Brian,
that?
Yeah.
the one in the middle. Hey, since his ribs hurt, man, why don't you take his spot, man?
I can't. I have a. I would. I mean, I'll be there with him. I'll be at ringside,
Brian's
and
Brian's
I'll do what I
scheduled.
can. But I
Brian's
can't
scheduled to
take his
have-
place.
Brian is scheduled to have to take care of things with Jumping Jimmy tonight.
Hey, Rick.
Ooh, yeah.
Rick, I
Yeah.
still think you can beat him with broken ribs, man.
That's
Messed
right.
up
See,
ribs.
exactly. There's no reason
Watch
for
out
me to
for
take
his
his
neck.
place.
Dude, hey, you can
Exactly.
beat
He
him,
can
man.
take-
I don't
can
need
take
Brian
King.
to take my place. I
No.
do.
Hey,
can take
hey,
King
man,
Kong.
hey, look. Ain't nothing wrong with long hair, buddy.
That's right.
Hey, I got long hair myself, and ain't nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
you
long
one of them
hair.
hippie type,
Ain't
stinky
nothing wrong.
redneck looking fellas too. No
Oh, you
bathing
one of them bald-headed
individuals.
rascals?
Hey, man, I ain't got long hair, but ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean,
Hey, good luck, Rick.
all right, man. Take it easy.
Ain't nothing wrong with you, Eddie.
Hello, you on there?
Yeah, he is. He's a brown.
Yeah, I want to speak to that dangerous Don Carson.
Yeah,
Another
man.
fan.
Go ahead. He's listening.
Where's your partner at? I thought there was
Sebastian
two
Cain's
of you
been
as we
suspended
cruise.
30
That's him in the background.
See, the boy talks about manners. Talks
How
about
rude
this,
was
this,
that? How
Answer
rude
question.
was
Shut
that?
up.
Sebastian Cain was suspended for 30 days for choke slamming a referee.
He probably deserved it.
He done a
Probably he
good
laid
job.
his hands on,
He
on
done
my
a
partner,
good job with
and my
that
partner
referee. too.
reacted accordingly. He lost his cool. He spun around. He
So where
grabbed
is
the
your
man and
partner
slammed him.
right now? Do you know?
No, ma'am, I do not.
You didn't
know
tell
where
him
he's
what
at
the whole
today.
story
Listen,
was.
I want to hear this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Where is your partner right now?
That I don't know
I
right
thought
now.
y'all
He's
did
probably at
everything
home.
together.
Ma'am,
I thought y'all did everything together. I thought you were the fabulous two. So where is your partner right now, bad boy?
I don't know right now where he's at.
I think he's at Northern Surrey Hospital having a baby, don't you?
He did look a little pregnant last night.
I knew his wife was expecting. Yes, ma'am.
Why aren't you there?
Because I had to do the show this morning.
Oh, I see. I see. So, you know, he's willing to to leave the show to take you wherever you need to go when you get crippled up or whatever, but you're not willing to stay away from the show whenever he needs you, huh?
Well, ma'am, Sebastian would want me to do what I needed to do to get the job done.
Right.
Oh. Is there a little dissension in the ranks here?
There might be.
You sure did get quiet over there.
It sure did, didn't it?
Well, you have done something amazing, man.
Sebastian K knows I'm going to do what I got to do.
We have found somebody that knows how to make Don Carson be quiet.
If his wife is in the hospital, I will be there before the sun goes down.
Well, what time do you think the sun goes down, Mr. Carson?
Probably by, say, I don't know what, 6 o'clock? Up here in this town, in these mountains, who knows?
Guy got quiet.
Don Carson, oh man.
Ain't nothing stumpy about this boy.
Now, I wonder what his problem is.
You're very stumpy, actually.
As we can see, we hear their ignorance and display of mannerism that these young men claim to have. Very displaying it on television right now. You know, this is what I'm talking about.
You know, if I recall, Sebastian told us to come
I just want you to know I'm going to be at your match tonight, and I tell you what, when I do see you, you've had it. I'm gonna throw something at you.
That's quite all right. I'm used to that.
I bet you are. You're disgusting.
That's right. You tell him, man.
It's downright disgusting. I don't know why they let people like you on
it's
the
on the
air.
screen next to me right now.
Yeah. He needs a haircut just like that goober over beside him.
They're talking to you over here, Don. You need to listen, man.
I'm listening up.
Go ahead.
I'm listening up.
Thank you very much for your undivided attention.
You're quite welcome.
We appreciate the call.
I'm glad he's divided away from me because he smells.
Call us back some other time now, you hear? Hello, you on there?
Hey, Deezel.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Good to see you back up here, big man.
Hey,
can he call?
I don't care what who says.
He ain't gonna do much in the ring tonight
You
either.
whipped Don's hind end, slapped out of the building to the outside.
Hey,
you was unlucky. You went over. If his big fat butt had been over, then it looked like a pile of cow manure down there. Don Carson, I'll tell you something. You showed yourself as nothing but a coward by not getting out of that car like a man.
I got the job done. Oh, shit your shit
like a man, and here you are trying to run over the car door.
His leg, and he runs this 2x4 and jumps on you.
He jumps on back to Tennessee, boy, wherever you come from.
That's right.
Because round up here, I don't know. You need somebody to whip your hind end.
Smell, I know.
Keep your mouth shut long enough.
What'd you think about that last call, bud?
You know why Don Carson has trouble keeping his mouth shut? Because he's afraid that somebody's going to say something that makes a lot of sense, and he's going to try to talk over him so can't nobody else hear
Rick Deezel is that being you, brother. That's one thing I never got to worry about.
Somebody.
I can run over anybody with a car, but being man enough to whip his hind ends is a different story.
That's right. Different story, brother. You come on, face me one-to-one. I've asked for it. I've begged for it. I looked for the title. No paperwork.
Like the man said,
He
I done
will
whipped
not
your butt
come
all the
in
way
the
out
ring.
the building last weekend.
That's right.
Hey, who took the trip to the hospital? Who's got the bruised ribs? Hey, you sent me to the hospital, Rick Deezel. I sent you to the hospital. That's one apiece. I guess this is the deciding
Wait a minute
factor.
now.
The only thing that I hit you with last week was this.
Right. What about the knee? 2x4, huh? What about a 2x4?
And you was out
Nobody
6
wants
weeks. You
to
hit
hear
me with a car.
Big deal.
And I'm back in a week.
Right.
Don,
Back in a week. That shows how stupid you are, isn't it?
right,
Because, brother,
after
you're going to
he's
lose
done
your
fell
career if you keep acting like this.
you won't keep your mouth shut long enough for nobody to say nothing.
I don't want to hear your lip run.
You tell him, man.
I'll come out there and I will slap you. You show up tonight at the boxing center, I will slap you.
I'm
Well,
going to
listen
be
to the
that
man
fat
talk.
boy, and I will approach you. You ever lay a hand on me, you a dead son of a bitch.
Watch your mouth. Hey,
How you
listen,
like
You won't
show your
slap
ignorance
this man.
some
This
more.
man
Come on,
right here
get
is my
pumped up
friend.
about it. Show
All
your
these
ignorance
kids,
to me.
youngins
slap
watching
this
the
man.
show, and people
I'll
talk
tell you
like
that.
that on
There you go. There's a prime representative why this man is everybody
one good
Martinsville
thing-
idol. Listen to him. He stinks.
One-
He
one
smells
good thing about
bad.
it.
And you cuss and you run that mouth.
One good thing about it, after Don Carson's antics the last couple of weeks,
He got
he probably, I'm sure the AIWF's watching this tape.
I hope so, boys.
sure they are.
I'm publicly asking for a title match.
It won't happen. He's
Yeah,
stupid.
man.
Get off of here, and I'm going to be up there tonight, and I want him to slap me.
Boxing center.
You come on up there, man.
I
Look
will
at
be.
these.
You
All
be
right,
there.
He probably won't get a chance.
They ain't gonna
to.
mess with you.
Nah, he won't.
What? Over the balcony you go.
Speaking of which, tonight at the Boxing Center, Mr. Carson.
Yeah, but you see all the punches you're getting before, don't you?
Aren't you supposedly supposed to have a title match?
Who went over the top? Brother, where it
Look at
count?
that.
It got done.
Well,
He went over the. Look at him hugging that tie.
Lay there.
He's
Watch
down
him kiss
and
my
out.
feet where it got done, brother.
Please don't grab me no more, Mr.
That's
Carson.
enough. Let's take a
Please
call.
don't
Hello,
grab me
you on
no
there?
more, Mr. Carson.
Hey, Deezel.
Yeah, man.
How long would it take you to beat him in a match? About a minute or two?
Do what?
How long would it take you to beat him in a match? About a minute
I think
or
kick
two?
him in his bum leg. Won't take that long.
Probably. Consider.
That long.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't stand half the chance in a
Deezel
match
longer
that he
than
stood
me.
in the parking lot because you
This
can't
man
get a
talks
car
about,
in the ring.
Oh, how
Yeah.
tough he is.
Okay.
Oh, how strong
And
he
once you got the
is. Kick him in his
title.
bum leg.
Do what?
Why don't you go out to the championship?
Well, right now he don't hold the belt.
Who's got it?
Right now the title's vacant.
Yeah, the heavyweight title's vacant. He'll be wrestling for it tonight, though. He's wrestling Jackie Anderson over at
Watch
the Boxing
that,
Center
Jackie,
for the
brother.
vacant
I'm coming.
heavyweight title
Jackie's
tonight.
going down.
The winner of that
Jackie ain't
matchup
got
will
no
be
chain.
the new AIWF heavyweight champion.
You looking
Hey,
at
when he
the
gets
AIWF
to Deezel, why don't you
champion
beat
right
him?
here, brother.
I believe you could.
Oh, when he gets it, we'll see how quick
If he
he gives
gets
me
it.
or Brian Danzig a title shot.
You got to get through Brian.
Open
He's got to get through
invitation on
Jackie
the air
Anderson
right
first,
now.
and that's
Sign
not
the
easy.
papers.
Exactly. He's got to beat Jackie Anderson, and trust me, if anybody
either
knows
one.
how tough Jackie Anderson is, it's me and
You
Brian
know,
Danzig.
you know what Jackie Anderson's going to have to worry about, though, don't you? All his little cronies going to be outside there.
What's this herd of people
All
you
right,
got
thanks,
over there on
Steve.
this?
Why have all these people? He ain't meant to get in there and fight. Then what's the
Let's
deal?
call him. Got
Yeah,
Brian
whatever.
Danzig up here to protect him to make sure
Hello,
I
you on
don't
there?
jump him again.
I know.
Hey, Don.
What?
Hey, why don't y'all have a cage match, man?
Brother, anytime I sent the paperwork in, but the committee won't give it to me.
I'll tell you, I heard the AIWF
I
is
think
still
it's
working
real
on that.
funny.
Hey, Deezel, do y'all?
I think it's funny. Okay, I think something's real funny.
Me
Okay,
too. I can't get nothing off their desk.
He
You can't.
says that he's
Somebody
sent
had
his,
an answer in the mailbox.
he said that he signed his contract, sent it in. I've signed my part. Brian signed his part on the contracts.